Yeah, now let's start.
I'm
Thank you
Gabby.
so much for joining. We both just had a few minutes and we decided that the sun came out and the ice have melted in Hungary. And we're going to come outside and just spend some time outside in the sunshine and talk and walk. Hi, Paul. How? Nirvana, thank you for joining.
Yeah, I'm in the last bits of snow, walking a bit in the last patches just across my place. And I was thinking so much today about the choices we make, or actually about the choices I make every day, and
Mm-hmm.
why I feel guilty one way or another, no matter what I do. So, of course, for me, nature is always the answer. And usually I decide that it's a priority, but I'm very curious about you, what you think of it, and what our listeners or viewers or readers think about this topic. And I will also tell you how I got to this idea. So every morning, we take the kids to school, the school run. That's a fixed schedule, right? And we have some points during the day. These are fixed. The rest, since I don't have an office job where I go every day and I am assigned tasks, I'm more flexible. I create my tasks and I choose. I like to say I choose what I do every day. But here also, because I am creative and I have so many ideas, I tend to feel overwhelmed. So that's sometimes it goes back to choices. What do I choose to do? What do I choose to start with? Is that a good choice? Why and why not?
Yes. Mm-hmm. I think it's a great topic, because we constantly have to make choices and we have to make some kind of choice. And maybe we don't always make the perfect choice, but in a way, it is what it is. You know, I don't think that blaming ourselves will help. I
No.
think it's good that we go back to nature, that we think about it, we contemplate, so like if we feel like we didn't make a good choice, then we can make a different choice next time. But I think spending time with ourselves and our creativity and going back to what feels right for us, I think the more we do right for us, the happier we'll be, and then the happier people around us will be. Because if
Yeah.
we feel stuck and we don't spend time, I mean, I done this. I just felt like I spend all my time helping other people and taking care of other people, and then I kind of forgot to take care of myself. And then nature gave me an injury, which forced me to take care of myself and forced me to pause and be here right now in Hungary, recovering from my ankle surgery. So I think if we don't stop and don't do what our inner calling is, then somehow nature stops us, or life stops us,
Yeah.
or the spirit world, or however you want to call it. You know, um, yeah. I don't know the people who joined what you guys think. I'm sure that I made bad choices in my life. I think all of us made bad choices, and sometimes I think we need to rest. Like the other day, we were gonna do
Mm-hmm.
a prompt together, and if we felt tired, then we decided we're not gonna do it. Like,
Yeah.
um, because forcing something is not good either. I think, you know.
Yeah, and I discovered a quote that it's
Okay.
by Roy T. Bennett. It's, you cannot control the behavior of others, but you can always choose how you respond to it.
Yeah.
And this is back to choices, not necessarily. Also, when you are doing more for the others than for yourselves, because
Yeah.
we tend to do that, right?
Yeah.
And because of most of my ideas this morning was to make cookies, to cook dinner, to make some extra meal prep, and that would have meant not sitting down on my laptop, not writing, not getting out of the house.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to choose. I did make sure that we have food, so I don't
Yeah.
sacrifice such. But still, lately my thoughts go to simplifying and making sure I also put myself first or close to first. Hmm.
Look what I found, Gabby. It's
Parsley.
parsley. The
Yeah.
snow just melted in my mom's garden, and I just came out, and there's some parsley that survived the snow and the
I
ice, and it's so good.
actually even on our balcony we had a bunch of parsley and I didn't cut it. So it got covered in snow. But it didn't
Mm.
freeze somehow. I'm curious, I'm going to check it.
No, it looks so good. I just picked a piece, and then there's some, looks like some onion and garlic, and
Hmm.
even some pea, some green pea parts that kind of survived the
Wow.
freeze and the snow. So
The, the other
yeah,
day I
I'm
saw
just
some.
walking around in my mom's garden right now because I haven't had a chance to so far because of the snow and the ice, but now it's melted, so it's nice to walk around a little bit in the garden.
Yeah, I think tomorrow we might come to our forest here since we are
Okay.
going to meet. And
Meat? Yeah.
and yeah, because it's not frozen anymore. There is no more ice as it
Yeah, it's
looks
so
like.
nice.
We
I
could
hope
take
it's
a
gonna
photo.
I hope it's gonna be sunny tomorrow. I don't know. I haven't checked the weather yet, but yeah, I'm
Yeah,
excited
it's
because
not
we
gonna
had
be.
multiple times now the two Gabriellas to meet. We went to a really cool concert, which I uploaded to a YouTube channel if you guys want to check out. We put a little video after. Then we come up with a lot of creative ideas, which is very exciting.
Yeah. And that's also about choice. We made it work. I mean,
Yeah.
we didn't wait for anybody's approval there. We just
No, just
decided
made a
that we're
choice
going
to go.
and we organized.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
it
it
was fun.
worked. Even we puzzled that together, but it worked. So it was great.
Yeah. Oh, it's
And it
beautiful
was
out
very
here.
inspiring. Yeah.
The forecast doesn't show sunshine tomorrow, but who knows? It can still change.
Maybe it will just shine for us.
Yeah, I hope so. But anyway,
It's going to be exciting. We're going to have a special meeting. I'm not going to say much about it, but I can say that there's going to be 4 Gabriellas, which is going to be like super powerful. So we'll see what happens.
us to the power of two.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what to expect, so it will be really um something new. Also went with the flow, just with the intuition. And yeah, since we met, there are a lot of such things.
Yeah. Just whatever feels right.
Yeah.
But it's just so nice to be outside because with the so much snow and ice, couldn't be outside too much because like I was afraid to slip and fall again, and my ankle is not that stable. But it's so great now that I can just come out and walk around without being afraid to falling.
Yeah.
I really
Actually,
enjoy just being out and looking at all the plants and everything that my mom has in the garden here. So
It was
if you
there
guys
was
have any
snow.
questions,
There was
what?
snow ever
Sorry.
there was snow ever since you arrived to Hungary, so you couldn't
Yeah, yeah.
really
This is the
check.
first time. This is the first time that I actually can walk on grass and the dirt and be out just in a little jacket, not the big snow boots and big jackets. I mean, I love that too. There's a lot of beauty in that too, but both of them have just being out in nature, no matter where you are. Like right now, I'm just walking back and forth in the garden next to the house, and but it's nice to have the sun shining on us and just have a conversation. And
Yeah, back to the choices. I even thought of going out in the forest to run today. So I had so many ideas, so many options,
mhm.
and it's good. I had options. If you look from this point
Yes,
of
you
view,
did. Yeah.
I can choose and try to make the most of it and try not to go back to guilt. But even this guilt, it's fishy. It's suspicious because I need to get to the bottom of it.
hmm So
Goes
you're
back.
feeling like you're feeling guilty because of a choices you made, like how to spend your day, or
Yeah, every now and then, if I think too much, if I go too much into such should I do for myself more things, or should I clean the house, mm, prepare, like even for our meeting tomorrow. This time will be very short to to meet and to get everything on track until our meeting.
yeah. Well, you
So
can come and get me earlier, and then I can help
yeah,
you
yeah,
with
yeah.
whatever you want to do. Yeah. And Paul, yes, we are both in Hungary. We are just like 15 minutes from each other right now.
Yeah,
Uh, so I am in Fort Hungary, and Gabi is in
Budapest.
Újpest, Hungary, in Budapest, outskirts of Budapest. So
Yeah.
yeah, the sky is it's gorgeous today. We are like so blessed, and actually, the moon is still up. I see the half a moon, and then see the sun. So to my right, I see the sun. To straight, I see the moon.
Yeah, I went
It's
to
so cool.
uh,
I don't know if I can show you guys. You see the moon right up there? I can't make it bigger, but
uh,
yeah.
I had an idea for a course, to create a course, and that's why I was so much into this creative process. And
hmm
look what I found. How is this called?
So I'm excited to hear about it. Oh, you found nice green leaves.
It's
Is
these that
that
are
a
on the
tree or is that a plant?
it's the climbing plant on the trees, which
Borostyán?
yeah,
Is that Borostyán? Yeah.
I don't remember the name.
I
Its
think
name.
it might be Borostyán, yeah. I think it's I don't know what the English name is, but I think it's great to do whatever calls to us. Like I know that you and I have been talking a lot about creating courses, so probably turning the wheels in both of our heads, So uh yeah, so that's exciting.
It's interesting because I'm looking at the plant, but the only name that comes to my mind is reed and roots,
Read.
and that's what
hmm
it makes me think of.
Well, I love roots. Did you say roots like the roots of the tree?
Reed.
I love that symbolism because it's so anchoring, the roots of
Mm,
the tree holding the dirt and holding things around it and holding the soil and going deep, going deep down to no matter what we do, we don't just do it shallow. The roots go deep and then hold things down. So I love that symbolism.
and also, they are linked, connected underground, and
Yeah.
They are weaving all those rituals and stories we are uncovering lately.
Yes, all the stories we tell. And then it's good to have more than one tree because if it's alone, it can fall. But if there's a few of them, then they can hold each other, right? And we kind of hold each other, we support each other. And there's other writers and editors and authors who work with and we support each other. So, and the communities we build and women's circles we attend, they are all kind of weaving and supporting each other and just humanity in general, I think. And those are all choices we make to do. Nobody told us to do it or not to do it. We made those choices. I love these greens
Yeah.
too in my mom's garden. They're so beautiful. And I love the evergreens. I love the other trees too, but I love evergreens because in a winter they still clean our airs, so we have nice fresh air. And I just love that they take in our used air and they make fresh oxygen from it. There's a little one. This used to be a Christmas tree, a little silver tree here. This
Oh,
is so
nice.
cute. I love this one too. So many times when I walk by trees and I touch them and I thank them for being here with us and providing us fresh air. And yeah. And I'm just looking here for the first time in my mom's garden and I'm looking how much time she spent and planting all these plants and flowers. And I'm
Mhm.
just so grateful that she has a space to be outside and do things she enjoys in a garden. And I know it makes her day, like it makes her feel good when she can come out and do things in nature. So I think the more of us can do that, that's beneficial for our health.
She has
And
a
it's a
nice
choice we make to
garden.
go outside. Like we could have,
Mhm.
because originally we talked about a prompt to make inside, like a writing prompt, but
Yeah.
then we decided it's sunny and let's go outside. We can do a writing prompt when it's rainy or gloomy or whatever.
Exactly. Yeah. We prioritize going out. And
Yeah.
because it's so healing, inspiring, grounding, all these words that we hear a lot, but I don't know if people dare to go out
Yeah.
as much as they hear the words. You know what I mean?
Well, we hope that all of you guys who joined, you have a chance to go outside, even just if for a little bit. If you can, you can let us know where are you from or how's the weather over there, or if you have any questions or any comments on our choices we make or nature or anything.
We can
Oh,
still
you
have a
found a
tiny
piece of
snow.
snow.
I can still have a tiny snow.
I have still little spots of snow. I can pick some up as well.
Yeah, remember
There you go.
last week we had a snow fight live?
I can throw some at you, but it's gonna land on my phone. Yeah, some ended up in my shirt.
Uh,
Yeah.
hmm. Okay, so I picked some words now in the forest. So this reeds, roots, vines. It's all about connection here.
Yeah.
Somehow. Hmm. And rituals. Rituals is also a strong one
Mm-hmm.
now.
Mm-hmm. And it's interesting that they all start with an R, isn't it?
Yes, and I don't know why. I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
Maybe it has to do with the upcoming spring revival.
Maybe. Yeah.
Another R word.
Yeah, I like these words. I like all of them. Becsapom anyuka. Just closing the gate.
I feel this
Yeah.
spring energy, even though we still have a lot until spring. But the sunshine is so good now on my face. So
Your
yes,
voice went out a little bit for me. So I heard that you feel the spring energy, I think because of the sun, but I
yeah,
didn't hear what you said after.
yes. It's that I feel the spring energy, even though I know that spring might not come too soon yet. There's still
Yeah.
about 2 months until then. You never know.
But it's nice to have these moments of sunshine, bringing the idea of spring. But I think some of the plants also think that it's spring because some of them are starting to bud out a little bit. And then I'm worried if the freeze comes. But there's a circle of life. Sometimes they try something and it didn't work. So sometimes even the plants, they try to bud out and then the buds fell off if they bud out too early.
Hmm.
But the temperature sometimes in the weather can trick us.
Yeah, they don't make choices. They just go with the flow. However,
Yeah,
uh,
whatever feels right to them, they do it. So maybe we should follow the plants. We just do what feels right.
but is this pressure to have a schedule, to have a to do things, to achieve, to complete, to and yet what we crave the most is silence, more quiet, more space to think, to create, to just be.
Just to be, exactly. That's all I want, just to be. And I think when we don't have a strict schedule and we don't have that pressure to go, 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 do, 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 I think we feel better and we are more creative, you
Yeah.
know, and our
That
souls and hearts connect more to each other and to nature because you don't have the pressure. Oh my God, I have to be there by this time or that time or do this by this time or that time. Hello, Walter. Thank you for joining our nature walk and our conversation about choices.
yeah, it's good to just be and to just follow the rhythm of nature and still there is that nagging voice in the background.
Mm-hmm.
I guess, well, what the others think, what the others expect from us. Okay, it's not so strong for me more.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but
I think there's the pressure of society, don't you think?
yeah, I
Because
say that.
most of the time, I would hope that our family and friends, they would just let us be the way we want to be, and support us in our endeavors. But I think there might be a fear component to it. What if I just follow truly my heart? Will people accept me the
Mm,
way I am or who I am for my true authentic self if I don't put up a show, you know? Um, like the expectation of women to put up a makeup, to look thin,
mhm.
to look pretty, to wear a certain type of dress or act a certain way, or wear high heels. No, but it's not comfortable for anybody. Why on earth are we wearing high heels? It's awful for your foot. So many women have foot problems, you know?
Uh,
So,
Again, a choice. It's pressure, expectations, and yeah. I wanted to say something and I forgot.
oh, sorry.
No, it will come back. Oh yeah, I wanted to say that. Oh, yes, okay, maybe those people will not approve, but then it means we are not surrounding ourselves with the right people. So again, it's a choice
Exactly.
to find new people. Do we want to put in the effort
Find your
to find
tribe.
new, to slowly,
Yeah.
alienate ourselves from the people who are not approving? And I mean, it's nice to get feedback and constructive ideas about what we do and how we do things, but not
Yeah.
disapproval or judging.
But even that, both you and I experienced, and we heard from other writers and authors and creators that somebody told them something in childhood and they stopped writing. Or like for me, I stopped singing, or, it's just kind of different things. Like people tell you, oh, your voice is not good, your writing is not good. And they are an excellent writer and might be a great singer. And even if you don't sing for others, but you just sing for yourself, and what if your voice is not great, but you love to sing? It doesn't mean that you should not sing, right? And who judges that? We can't judge everybody by perfection, you know?
That shouldn't be the
Um,
goal. We're not striving for
yeah,
perfection. We're striving for humanity, for just being and feeling okay with who we are and where we are at, because life is not perfection. And this is what's um, influencing society nowadays.
it should be about the experience. So, what type of experience you want to have while on this earth? Um, I want to be connected to nature. I want to meet with good friends like Gabi and meet amazing people and have genuine, heartfelt conversations and feel the connection and the support and just feel like this positive vibration instead of all the hatred and negativity and all the other stuff and all the expectations. I am who I am, just the way I am. And if you like it, great. We can have a conversation and connection and support each other. If not, I think that's that person's loss. They didn't get to know me,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
which is fine.
But it goes back to us to make a choice as well, to be with someone else, to find other people who are inspiring us. And this is not easy nowadays. Like how we met,
Yeah. Yeah.
right?
It is such an interesting story. I mean, because the two Gabriellas, Gabi and Gabriella, we met online in a writing platform. And she lives where I used to grow up here in Hungary. And she lives actually in the same area where I lived before I left to live in the US. So it's just such like way too many coincidences,
Yeah.
and then we both love nature and we both felt the healing effect of nature and the healing effect of writing and the healing effect of speaking our voice or sharing who we are. And we are both here now in Hungary and we met in person and she feels like family to me. She's feel like my sister. And, it's just so amazing that I think life brings us together if we show who we are and then we attract the people who we want to be with. And yeah,
Yeah. It feels like I've known you for a long time. So, and mm, meeting in person here was was wow. But it's like we picked it up from where we were left off. It was very
I
interesting.
know, like we know each other for a long time, but we actually never met. But still, it's like meeting an old friend or an old family, or like it is so great that because we know each other through writing, and I think we know each other through our heart and how we are, So, or maybe we met before and we just meet again in this life, or I don't know,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that gravitational pull. You have to meet Gabi in Hungary. Like, it's so interesting because I just really felt a strong pull to come to Hungary right now. And I had the time, I had the means because I got that bonus ticket. And, just kind of between things, and just worked out. So
But you were in Hungary last time. Only I was not here last time when you came. I don't know, 2 years ago. 2 years ago, no? And
no, it was a longer
for
time.
Croatia,
I was here before COVID.
but you were in Croatia.
I was in Croatia. Yeah, a few years ago. Yes, yes.
So somehow you were close, but that was not the moment for us to meet because we had just met online.
Yeah.
So yeah, the universe, choices, the energies we share, I guess.
And maybe then, because that was just a quick trip, a
Mm-hmm.
quick vacation
Good.
with
It was
family and things like that, and I wouldn't have had enough time. And now I have time, and
yeah.
now we
Somehow
can create together.
not in. I was not in Hungary. I think at that time I was somewhere on holiday, traveling, and also our kids were younger. Different times.
Hmm.
So sometimes just need to trust the universe and how things align from many points of view, because it's not always the best of times to do something or to choose something.
Yeah, that's true. Like, even with our book that we are working on, we thought we were ready,
Mm.
but then things happen, and we were not ready. And then, and when we're ready, it's going to be published.
Yeah, we are weaving
But I'm good.
it in, so
Yeah,
we are weaving it, not we.
yeah,
Something we are creating. Even now in the back of my mind, I have the book. I have the stories, and just it's a process. And
absolutely. And I'm grateful that we made the choice not to be pushy or pressure for each other. Like, we chose flexibility
yeah,
with our other two co-authors too for this book. And even when we did the nature book, it's like, when it's time, we pull together and do the final touches, and then it's ready to unleash to the world. But until then, it's just like, okay, go with the flow.
yeah, exactly. So from choices to flow, from meetings to connections, and yeah, it was great to be out now a bit.
Oh, it feels so joyful. I'm just so, every time I turn toward the sun. And
Mhm.
earlier I had a chance to go to a nice thermal bath that's in good Hungary. And actually this time there were kids too.
Mhm.
Um,
Nice.
so it was nice to see younger people. Not like so not very small kids, but there were some kids. And the sun came out, it was really foggy, but just like 15 minutes before we left, the sun came out, and it was so nice to be in the healing thermal waters and put my hand just on the edge and look toward the sun. And I just closed my eyes and rested like that. Oh my
Mhm.
God, it felt so good. I'm like, how much better does this thing can get? I'm outside in a beautiful air. The sun is on me, and I'm in healing thermal waters. I mean, come on.
Yeah, it
Like, this is
must.
heaven, pretty much. So
It was funny because last night I
yeah.
went and I was just prepared to float because I'm taking lessons, swimming lessons, and I thought last night I would just float, practicing floating. But
Uh-huh.
no, we started with the strokes, and I didn't float. I didn't float at all, almost. So I had expectations, but it felt so good after everything,
Mm-hmm.
after all the movements,
Yeah.
and I can't wait to go back.
Yeah. It's so interesting because I wanted to float today too, but I didn't take a swimming cap, and outside was still cold.
Yeah.
And I didn't want my head to get super cold if I get the hair wet. So
Mhm.
next time when I go, I need to take a swimming cap so I can put my head in the water and just float, because that feels so nice
Mhm.
when your body just relaxes fully and just float on the top of water. Yeah. But any kind of movement in water, it's very helpful for me right now. It's so much easier. Like right now, still every step I take, I feel the pain in my ankle. But when I'm in the water, there's no pain. So it's so nice. You know, I
Yeah.
can walk or swim so easily.
So thank you for joining
Yeah.
me and everyone for joining us. I need to continue with my day.
Yes. To attend to those beautiful children. And I'm very excited. We're going to meet tomorrow, and you guys will hear more about the outcomes of that, probably.
Mhm.
Thank you for everybody who joined us on our nature walk and conversation about choices. Until we see you guys next time, have a beautiful day. Bye,
Bye.
everyone.